forces acting upon every life that remain beyond our control or comprehension.
Don't try to apprehend it. Don't try to apprehend it. Apprehend it. Don't try to apprehend it. Don't try to apprehend it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally live. Had a little technical difficulty issue in the beginning, starting out, trying to get everything together. A almost 15-year Xbox controller decided to just keel over right at the end. But we have a drone cam back up, and we will be good to go. So we're going to jump right into it tonight. Welcome to Rival Stadium, the public release on Drift Up right now. driftupmods.com, that's where you can find that. And tonight in the commentator booth, we have myself and Six Shadows, Tofu as your light, Slay J on the production, and our judges tonight are Chewy, the track maker, Gavin, War Mode, and Swirly. So we're going to hop right into this, get into our normal rules, and kick this competition right off. So here's our track layout, little figure eight in the middle with some legs on the end. So big first outer zone, going into that second outer zone, a little bit of a decel, kind of more of a left foot brake kind of area. And then pretty much full throttle the rest of the way through the track. No designated decels. This is a pretty on the throttle course for these cars, which we're in the Pro-Ams tonight. So they just got a new skin update, which is also available on driftupmods.com. So go grab that while you can, which it'll be there for, forever. So Ryan or Six Shadows, you want to take us through our little rules here? Six Shadows, are you here?
Hello? Ah, there we go.
There you are. There you are.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. All right. So, typical battle style that you guys are probably used to. Two drivers battle head-to-head. Battle consists of 2 runs, options of LMT, but with these pop-ups, we usually like to have a little fun, try to get as much fun in driving as we can. Judges determine winner based off line, angle, and style. Too close to call, run it back.
That's the way it goes. Lead run needs to run that ideal line, make the run followable for the chase, and follow the momentum map. And the momentum map is pretty well all green on this one.
It's all gas, no brakes, unless you're adding a little angle.
Chase needs to maintain that close proximity, match or better the lead, and don't hit the lead. So the last outside zone on this track is going to be kind of a stretch. So drivers have been told that they can angle out a little bit, kind of shallow up a little bit. But we're ready for our first 8 drivers tonight. I believe they're in the server on their way in or already getting some practice. So first battle of the night is SLI Slide and Monkey Ayala. And I'm looking to see if both of them are in the server right now. Pulling up the old admin panel. Looks like we have Slide in there. Yep, both drivers are in there. We just need both of them to the line. So we'll have Slide in the lead and Monkey in the chase.
I'm excited. This track is fun.
This one's a good one. It's a good one for battles. Yeah, absolutely. All right, it looks like we have a clean start here. Slide in that lead position. Monkey right behind him. Slide on a good initiation, grabbing most of that first outer zone. Maybe a little bit hesitant in the beginning, but good transition in the second outer zone. Keeping his way through here. All the way on through the third outer zone. Monkey really needs to shore up that proximity as they make their way along into the fourth outer zone. Monkey dropping a couple tires here and there. Leaving the zone a little bit early, but maybe that's not the worst decision to make sure you grab all of outer zone 5, which Slide absolutely does in that 350Z in the lead. Pretty good first run so far. Like to see that.
All clean, no wall hits. We like to see it. As we switch them around here, Monkey in the lead, we got Slide in the chase, and my personal favorite, the 350. Chris probably knows that's my car there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do know.
Whenever you're ready, Tofu, let's send them on. All right, here we go. Monkey in the lead. Looks like we got a clean start. Slide in the chase. Good initiation for Monkey, a little straight. But we're off and running in the outer zone 2. Getting all of outer zone 2 in the lead, but slide right there in the chase. Mimicking really nicely as they go into outer zone 3. A little shallow, a little midline. We like to call it the B line sometimes. Oh, great transition from the slide there. Oh, going a little deep in outer zone 4. Monkey trying to reel her back in as we go into the last outer zone. A little tap, but also a little shallow. I don't know what we're going to see here. Might have to watch that one back, but a little contact there looked like at the end.
It may have been a little bit of contact. I do know, there were quite a bit of tire drops from Monkey. I think in the chase and the lead. Definitely the lead, but I thought I saw a couple in run 1 as well. It really looked like Slide was just trying to like dive in every chance he got, but couldn't really match until kind of more the second half. But definitely doing the best job he could in the chase. I wouldn't be surprised if they slide his way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It looked like Monkey was having a little problem trying to get that commitment, I think. He was just getting the car settled. Where you can just kind of just stay on the gas and you don't really have to think about it.
Yeah. And they do go to slide straight over there. He's going to take it away. We are going to move on to our next battle. And next battle is going to be between SLI Serene and Mischief Garage. Serene in that lead position, Mischief in the chase.
I'm getting real used to seeing Serene in an E36.
I know. He's working it, that's for sure.
I think he's one with it. Really enjoying those new worn liveries there.
I really like them. They look fantastic, in my opinion. I like the little marks on them and stuff. And I mean, reason why I like them is because they would always, I would always do that to my cars in Forza back in the day. Love that. Love that stuff. I swore I saw Serene in the server.
So I think Serene's there. We're missing Mischief here.
Oh, we're missing Mischief. Okay. All right. Well, then Murda. I think Murda is up on the list. Murda, if you can hop into the server, go ahead and get in there at that boy right now. You may already be in there. I'm not certain, but Murda, you're next up on the wait list. So go ahead and get in there. Scan that QR code, and that'll take you straight to our Discord. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not in there yet, that is the way to join our comps, get our stuff. All the info you need is in our welcome tab. All of it. Rules, introductions, notifications. Shadowrealm 101 has our merch, our partners, our download links, our server information. Everything is in the first 2 tabs in the server. You scan that QR code you saw a minute ago. You're on YouTube. You can scroll back. You can see it. That's where you can find us. Just waiting on a Murda, I believe. I know he's ready. I know he's in there. He's down here, so I'm sure he's making his way to the line. Don't have a doubt about that.
I really need to stop muting myself.
Yeah, you do.
It's not good.
You're supposed to talk right now. Feel it?
Oh, you gotta remind me to mute Slay. There we go. But yeah, see him in there. He's in the server, so he should be joining here pretty sick. Oh, I hear him.
Yeah, there he goes. All right, there we go. Okay. Jeez. All right. Yeah. All right, gentlemen are getting ready. Murda in that chase position. There he is. 350Z in it tonight. And the boy, Serene, in the lead. Let's go. I think we're ready to send him to. And we are off. E36 was a hot choice tonight. I think like 10 drivers picked that. Serene flying down that first outer zone. Murda right behind him, ready to transition into this next outer zone. Serene not getting away from him yet. Murda right there in that pocket, really chasing him down. But Serene is on a beautiful line. I mean, he's running the ideal line for the lead. This is where it starts to get hairy if it does at all. Serene has the skills to pull this off, and it looks like he's going to do it. Maybe a little bit shallow, and Murda knocking on the door a little bit just to let him know he's there, but great run from both drivers. Very clean.
It's making my tune look good, ain't he?
Oh, you plugging your secret?
Just a little bit. No, Murda and I driving for a long time together. So, switch them around. Murda in the lead, Serene in the chase. Let's see how fast he can keep that 350 going here. But that E36, I know Serene's got that thing dialed as they enter in the outer zone 1 here. Serene much closer on initiation there in the chase as they go in outer zone 2. Mimicking perfectly, but Murda on the outer perfectly line. Nice transition, outer zone 3. Little tire drop there from Serene as he settles back into the pocket. Murda, beautiful, painting that white line there as they switch into outer zone 4. Man, look at this. It's almost just, you don't even want to talk and just look at it. Perfect mimic.
Pretty.
Right on the door. What a run. Wouldn't be surprised to see this go back, but we'll see.
It's good enough, you know what I mean? It's good enough. It's good enough for that to happen. I mean, you know, you watch them side by side. It's pretty telling. There's good mirroring both ends. Both drivers had Serene a little bit. I think at times was trying to adjust, but overall, I don't know. I
Stakes
really focusing on the replays a little bit more, but because Murda's chase just seems so locked in run 1. But that start was a little hesitant in the beginning. Yeah, you're right.
This is a rough track to initiate on, but yeah.
Pretty even.
But then Serene had that tire drop and that bobble in outer zone 3 too, so. Gonna be a close one. I think ultimately it might come down to the lead. Who had a better lead?
It very well may, and they may be making that the decision off of that, like you said. I wouldn't be surprised. Seen it happen before, absolutely. So. Serene's initiation in the chase is fantastic, though. I mean, it's just good. But here we go. Moving on to the sliders. Where are we going? Got one for Serene. Judge 2 sliding with an OMT. Not moving either way. Yeah, all right. You're right.
Run it back.
Let's see him again. Sick. Let's see him again one more time. One more.
I think that was the right call.
I think so too. I do agree.
A few mistakes from both in the lead, but excited to see this next one because now they both know what each other does. So I'm expecting some door taps.
All right, stacking them back up like it never happened. Serene leading us off here. Murda not as hesitant in the chase here on initiation, diving all the way in there, getting up in the wall, but really not upsetting him too terribly much. Serene riding that outer white line. Murda on his door, not getting too close, but not too. Okay, I take it back. He's getting right up in there, right where he needs to be. Not making any mistakes, but Serene is so smooth in the lead. I mean, he is painting the outer white line, very consistent speed, running it all the way through toward the end. Trying to get as much of that outer zone as possible, and man, he did everything he could there. I don't know how he could have made that a better run with what.
Guys, this is top 32. You know. Calm down.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Please.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
This track, we're gonna get a lot of that. All right, Tofu, let's see it. Murda in the lead, Serene in the chase. There's a big flick in. Murda right on the wall. Serene right there. Little bobble as he tries to catch back up. Oh, Murda going a little deep there, I think. Maybe dropping the tires. They go in outer zone 2. Transition to 3. Serene looks like doing what he can to keep up with that 350, but I think Murda's dropping another tire there, maybe. As they switching outer zone 4. Serene right there. Man, that oh, a little tap from Murda into the wall as they go in outer zone 5.
Oh.
Oh no, that 350 is quick. Especially going up second, he's gonna have that tire advantage there.
Yeah, look, oh, hey, I like this. Y'all don't get to see it, but we get to see it. A little friendly 360 at the end between the two. Love that.
Have both up here so I can see what's going on.
Oh, there we go. All right.
But fortunately, that wall tab, I think we know which way this one's going to slide. I think Judge is just making sure.
Yep. Looks like we do have a call that's come through.
Yeah, let's see it. 1, 2.
Hey. Yep.
2, 3.
All right. Yep. Like we thought. All right. Up next, SBS Splatoon against Legacy Kinetic. See those two gentlemen come up here. Get this going on here.
No, teammate battle there in the top 16.
Oh no.
I have a feeling this is going to be a long night.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, these gentlemen are going to be driving real hard, so.
Doors.
Lots
of doors.
Yes, and there will be lots of doors. We'll have our LMTs, don't get me wrong, but hard driving means big mistakes sometimes, so we'll see. Tofu, I think we're ready to go. We have Splatoon in the lead, Legacy Kinetic in the chase. All right, Kinetic diving in here. Oh, both of them tapped the wall at the same time on their own. All right, we're on even footing right here. Kinetic Legacy diving up on the door of Splatoon. Splatoon is really riding along this outer zone 3, really heavy, painting it. But Legacy getting every inch of the doors he can, trying not to let Splatoon run away from him. Splatoon puts on the left foot brake, but Legacy kind of a little bit inside. That was a fight there. You know, this track is it really separates I think practice from just hopping in and driving.
Yeah,
I think this
scrappy.
It doesn't look that difficult, and it's kind of, you know, you underestimate how much you have to do to win. You know,
There's nuances to this track that if you don't know about it, it's going to show.
It'll get you.
As we switch them around, Kinetic in the lead, Splatoon in the chase. As they go into outer zone 3 here, Splatoon doing what he can, stay behind that big boat. Looking real good going through outer zone 3 here, nice and smooth. Could be a little deeper, not too bad. Oh, he bumps that big rear end of that R33. As they go in outer zone 5, Splatoon right back up on the door as they cross the finish line.
I think that contact is good. That chase contact on transition is like, it's like a 90% not in your favor.
Especially with that
you know?
car. Especially with that big butt, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's crazy.
No, what I'm saying is, like, if you're in the chase and you make contact on transition, no matter what car you're in, it's very likely to not be in your favor, the call.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know, and so it's not good news probably for Splatoon.
No, he almost got away with it too.
He almost did. It was so close. You know, it was one of those bumper to bumper transition that was like, I'd have gambled on it, so I don't blame him. But we'll see what the sliders go to. It looks like it's going to be Kinetic, and it is. Okay. So we're going to move on to our last battle of our first group of 8, which will be SLI Stylex and Alexander William. Love to see the SLI boys coming out tonight in heavy droves, man. Let me tell you. Them and Lock to Lock, man. We got 4 SLI guys, I think. Unless I'm miscounting. I believe we have 4 SLI out here. So SLI Stylex and Alexander William, we're ready to go. 350Z GT86. Oh, here we go. All right. We got Stylex kicking us off here in our lead position. Alexander William, a little bit of a interesting initiation, rather. But he's on the door. Makes his way on there by the end of outer zone 2. Locked in here as we move around. Outer 3. Stylex really locked in here in his lead, doing a great job here. Alexander William in the pocket where he needs to be. Stylex could really take it away here. He's grabbing as much of that outer zone, I think, as he could get. I mean, great run, gentlemen. Really good stuff. I think Alexander William, a little bit of a shaky start, but not anything he couldn't come back from. I just think transitioning from chase to lead, a little bit of a higher mountain to climb.
Yeah, especially on this track too. Is this track is, you're gonna see people get some doors. So if you're not right there on this door, you're leaving the door open. So
Absolutely.
let's see if Stylex can capitalize here in the chase. Oh man, Alexander getting a piece of that wall. And we talk about getting close on chases and getting good leads, but we always forget about how easy it is to tap that first wall there and it just be over like that.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to continue on, put on the show for the fans. Looking good, though. Man, this would have been a good one. Oh, he hits it again.
I love the commitment, though. He's back in it. You know,
not like nothing happened.
No. He's like, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. You might miss it.
Oh, one more. We'll touch everyone on the way out.
I love the commitment. Next 8 drivers can go ahead and hop in. This one's going to Stylex. Next 8 drivers are going to be Kuba, Kalinowski, Reuben, Matty, Spies, Enforce, Thomas, Ferinelli, DTD, Static Shitbox, and FLJO, SLI Dank Prince, and Shadowrealm's own the Dirty Stang.
Dirty Stang. Guarantees not driving a Stang.
Nope, he's in an E36. I would put a lot of money on it.
I would still wish you switch his name from the Dirty to the Dirty Dan or something.
I've called him like a billion different names that I think are hilarious, but also hardcore. So I'm going to give him a plethora to choose from, and he's a man of his own. He can do what he wants, but the Dirty Stang goes pretty hard, though. It goes pretty hard, though. I'm not going to lie. It can be for a lot of things. Maybe he likes horses.
Maybe it has nothing to do with Mustangs. Although his personal car is a Mustang.
See, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe that's just a ploy. Maybe that's just a trick. All right. If you have driven, please leave the server. If you just drove in the last round, please leave. Please do not stay in. Alexander William. Sorry, fella. Just gotta make it happen.
Looking at this bracket, I hope everyone's here. Some names I haven't seen in a while that are back. The typical usuals.
There is not
some new names.
Oh God. Hold on just a moment. I have to check something. What? Okay. We gotta do a quick server reset, unfortunately, on the main. Static is in an S14, but we did have a form mess up. Dude, this Friday the 13th, man. So yeah, quick one. It'll take just a quick minute. Boost, can you just hop back in? I'll let you know when it's ready. I'll just give you a quick cue for it. I just gotta add a quick card. We're gonna move to commercials real fast, and then we'll be just back in a hot second. Don't you worry. Love you. All we need is on stream. All right, we're live. Sorry, just had to do a quick server reset. Drivers are rejoining and should be good in just a minute. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more.
Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
Kalinowski.
The only thing that really worried me was the ether. There is nothing in the world more helpless and irresponsible and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether binge. And I knew we'd get into that rotten stuff pretty soon, probably at the next gas station.
Where is...
I think this wizard's talking to me.
Kuba Kalinowski and Reuben. If anyone here knows either of those people, go annoy them.
Reuben.
DM them until they explode. Yo, I'm gonna start calling. Hold on, I'm gonna call a couple wait lists. Let's get our
Reuben's
first 2
in
up.
the Discord.
Okay. Looks like. All right, Matty, Spies, and Thomas Ferinelli. Let's get you guys up to the line. Matty will be in that lead position. Thomas in the chase.
Looks like we got a Reuben, but no Cuba.
Okay. Next on the wait list will be. That's the wrong tag. Next on the wait list.
All right. Little E36 on E36 crime here. We got Matty in the lead, Thomas in the chase. Tofu when you're ready. And we're off. Matty flicking it out of zone 1. Thomas a little behind here. See if he can catch on up. Oh, a little too quick. Both in the wall.
Oh,
man.
we squared it away on the run 1. It looks like. Got a good little overhead here. Show us the whole thing. Show us the whole thing.
Looks like Thomas is gonna get a little practice running. Might as well.
Oh, the arena, baby. I hate it when that happens. It's the worst. I'm glad it does that rather than just going upside down though, because that makes me throw up. Anyway. All right, we got him flipped around here. So we've got Matty in the chase, Thomas in the lead. Thomas flicking, Matty hitting on initiation. That, I mean, there could be a call here, but there could also be an OMT. Like, I don't know. Flip a coin and then flip a coin blindfolded, and then whenever you pick what is either side, just shuffle it in a hat and then
Just
draw
know
it
you're
out.
still probably wrong.
You're gonna be wrong. Like whatever the decision is, you're gonna be wrong. I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
It's either gonna go Thomas or they're just gonna OMT it because they want to see a good battle.
I think the
One
most
of the
proper
two.
thing to do here is an OMT. If I'm being 100% real with everything. Side note, call up, wait list, LMTD funds, Lucas DeWeird. You are on the wait list for next battle against Reuben if Kuba does not join the server and he's still not in there. So LMTD
Still not,
funds.
so I have to go ahead and
LMTD funds, get ready. And then next up would be Misk. If LMTD funds does not show up, Misk, be ready. Next up after them, Ryland. So those are the next three on the wait list. That would be LMTD funds, Misk, and then Ryland. The only one that should join if they're here is LMTD funds. But Misk, if you don't see LMTD funds join in the next little bit, you can go ahead and hop on in there.
waiting on our judges here.
Yep, just waiting on a little call.
Think we got one. Let's see it. OMT. Yep, they want to see a good battle.
That
Which I
makes
don't blame
sense.
them. I think we all do.
Yep. That's your right call. All right, LMTD funds, nothing. I don't see you join yet, so I'm gonna move on to Misk.
He was in here when we told everyone to
I
leave.
know, I know. That's what I was saying. I saw him earlier. I figured he'd hop right in. Don't join. Well, I mean, you can join right now, but whenever I say don't join, then don't join until the battle's done. Long in there if you can. Oh boy. All right. So we need a we start. So wait list. I'm gonna call 3 people. First one to join gets it. Nope.
Aphos
Slay,
here.
they're already in Slay. They're already in the bracket. Misk, Ryland, Mean Bean. First one to join gets it. Right now we're gonna have Static Shitbox and FLJO run. Static Shitbox can be in that lead position. FLJO gonna be in the chase.
Got a mean bean.
We got a Mean Bean in the server. Mean Bean gets the spot. Mean Bean is going to take the waitlist slot. All right. So we should be Static Shitbox and okay, we're at the line here. Looks like we're ready. All right, here we go. Kicking them off here. JFO right. Ooh, diving up in there, but that was kind of a risky move because Shitbox is on the line he needs to be on, but JFO kind of dived in the pocket a little bit early whenever Static took off there. JFO right behind him here is trying to stick in where he needs to be, but Static is really on a fantastic lead here. Missing a little bit of that first part of Outer Zone 4, but really putting it where he needs to be, getting angled up. But man, that's a stretch. Almost makes it. I will say, actually, I
He
will
had
say
a tire
until-
in.
He did, and we also said like from what I understood, leniency would be given a little bit on that final outer zone, given the stretch that these cars have
Given
to
these are
make on
pro
it.
am and this
Yeah.
was technically made for pro cars, yes. But
Yeah, it was technically designed for pro cars, but the pro-ams can absolutely, I mean, clearly do this. We're doing it right now.
I am a little worried because I think FLJO here in the lead has quite a bit more grip.
And quite a bit more advantage. That S14 does struggle on this, on that last stretch. I will say that. It's the only car in the pack that I found that did.
That's all right. We'll look at it later.
It's not.
He's doing it good right now, though. Is
He's
staying
doing
right on the
fine.
floor?
Oh,
Oh,
a little
no.
bit of contact.
Show
Here's-
gathering it back up. My goodness.
He got there at the end. I will say, though, the issue I had with the S14 trying to make it happen, it was a driver mod problem. That's not problem. I bet you it was a driver mod problem, and I was the driver, and I needed the mod. So, but hey, we'll see. Ultimately, I love the damn S14 so much. It's like this pack, almost any pack that the S14 is, I love that car so much. And so, unfortunately, I don't know, man. I really, I think it'll come down to the transition hit that in run 2. And that stinks, man. That stinks. I hate that for Static, but next 2 waitlist drivers are going to be Water and JJ. So Water will be next up if we need you. Is Water in already?
Yeah, he's going against Ryland.
See, okay, the thing messed up. JJ, you're up next on the wait list. You've been DMing me. We were just talking a second ago. You're up next on the wait list. So if I call you, just be ready, but don't join yet, please.
We also have Matty back as well.
Matty Spies is back.
Do we do Reuben and Mean Bean?
Let's do Reuben and Mean Bean. Yeah, so Mean Bean is going to be in place of Kuba Kalinowski. And then we'll have Mean Bean leading and Reuben in the chase, I believe.
I hear something. Chasing. It's the first E46 we've seen tonight.
I like that. That's the one car I didn't.
Little
Well,
brother.
there were like 2 or 3 cars I didn't drive on this track whenever I was messing around the other night, and that was one of them. I never give that thing enough love. Oh, a little bit of a late. So it looks like we're good to go. The light was probably good. So, all right. We've got Mean Bean leading up here. Reuben a little bit behind in the chase. If you didn't see the light, we'll figure it. Oh, big over row 2 from Mean Bean in the lead here. Way off track. Dropping a good couple. Reuben just juggling in the chase, but doing the best job with the lead line that he's given here. Putting it where he needs to be. Not letting him get away. In the wall, committing to it. Sticking to the lead. Oh, I thought he was going to transition and stick with him there, too. That would have been really cool. Oh, God. Whoa.
What was happening? It's the wizard. He's talking.
It's the wizard.
He's back.
Come visit me again.
He's sitting up there in the top of the tree. That would have been the fun little Easter egg.
No joke. All right, we'll flip him around here. We got Mean Bean chasing Reuben in that lead. I wouldn't be surprised. Reuben may need to reconnect. Looks like he's still in there. Probably just a back to pit.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Oh, is he out?
I
Did he
think-
lose it? Oh, he's rejoining. He says he's rejoining. From what I understand. Yeah, he's rejoining. Okay. Mean Bean, if you want to get new tires, you can, but you don't have to.
There he is.
All right. Line. Reuben in the lead, Mean being in the chase. Take it away, Shadow.
All right, looked like we had a little early start here. I don't know if we're gonna think we might end up calling that one back. Maybe.
We'll see.
Not too sure. Looks like Reuben jumped the light. Might have a different CSP going on here.
Reuben said he can't see the light, so he just went. Yeah, I'm gonna make an executive decision and say we're rerunning that one because he just went. Yeah, I can type that in the 1 second. That should have gone through, but I'm not certain. I hope so. Oh, wait. Send to... Hold on.
Got this, I believe. Looks like Reuben's back in the lead, so I think he knows. Just waiting on Mean Bean here.
I don't know how it's popping up in the server, so if anyone's getting DMs, bad news. Tofu, yes, chat countdown, please. We'll let you know when. Looks like we're ready to go.
So they're both at the line.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Go ahead, Tofu. Let's see it. Oh, gosh dang it.
That's 2. We got one more. One more try. One more try.
Man, it's nice, pretty skin from our boy Slay there.
Yes, sir.
No, I could see it. You can't.
We can see it, though.
You'll see it here in a second since Reuben's back. All right, Tofu.
Here
Send
we go. Check out there.
I'm assuming someone doesn't have chat up open either.
All right. And it appears as if Mean Bean will get the win and move on. That is 3 tries. 3 strikes. You are out, sir. I apologize. But rules is rules. Moving on, we will have Matty Spies and Thomas Ferinelli.
As we revisit this battle, as I remember, it's just OMT really from a couple battles ago.
I believe.
All right,
Is
Tofu.
it, or did we already do this?
They've done one. There's an OMT.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
And-
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we got you. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Ooh.
Matty in that lead. Here we go. We're looking real clean now. Thomas right behind him here, locking in that pocket. Matty getting in the zone, not quite covering all of it. Thomas really covering almost more of the zone in the beginning. Now making more of a focus on the pocket and really making it clean as he does so. Not leaving anything on the table. Either one of these guys. Matty Spies really needs to turn it up a little bit, shallowing up the angle. Thomas really had a I don't even know how to explain how strong of a first, I'd say 3/4 of that run. I was trying to like formulate how I wanted to say that, and it just wouldn't come out.
Brain was trying, it wasn't
It was
complete.
such a strong first 3/4, and I was like, shit, the last zone.
Here we go as we flip him around. Thomas in the lead, Matty in the chase. Oh, good save by Matty there as he was trying to do a side-by-side. Very slight wall tap, but man, 2 tires off there for Thomas going outer zone 2 as they flick in outer zone 3. Thomas getting settled as Matty is right there on the door. Getting nice and close as they transition outer zone 4. Thomas with another tire drop, but he's catching it back as, man, Matty is right there. A little shallow there for Thomas. Matty right on the door as they cross the finish line. Man, I think those 2 tires, that 2 tire drop's gonna really hurt Thomas there, unfortunately. He was right on that wall there coming out of outer zone 1 though.
Yeah, that was, I mean, the great runs from both of these guys. They really came out. They were like, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, we understand the first time was a little rough. All right, we'll show you what's up this time. It did. They really did. And so props to both of these boys for that. Thomas really throwing down. I mean, those Enforce boys, I like there's a little bit of, I don't want to misspeak, but I do know some of the concept guys. I know some of the Enforce guys. I know a lot of them hang out, but fantastic gentlemen across the board. So love them. And so good to see them guys come out and throw it down. Sucks that Reuben had to fall off because of the crashing. We are doing a night round, and I know it was kind of last minute stuff. Matty Spies getting this battle, by the way. Sorry to not announce the slides, but yeah, kind of a issue there. So apologies for all the issues, and 3 strikes you're out. But rules are rules. We got to keep it moving. Big respect to everybody, and thank you all for coming out and showing the love. No hard feelings, of course. Please, come back around. This is our night round for the year, so we'll do a little bit more daytime stuff, I think, in the future. But a lot of cool stuff playing this year. Let me tell you, I can't tell you how excited I am, because if I do, I'll say something I'm not supposed to. But our next battle, Dank Prince and the Dirty Stang, 2 fantastic gentlemen. Can't wait to see this one go down.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan.
Yeah, I think we know which car's the favorite, huh? Whew. All right, here we go. Dank in the lead. Dirty Dan in the chase as they flicking out his own 1. Dan a little catching up to do. Oh, he tags the wall.
No.
Oh. Dank trying to keep it alive as they head in outer zone 2 there. As he flicks in outer zone 3. Still has to complete this run as long as Dan doesn't try to kill him. Which he very well may do. So they flicking outer zone 4 here. Dank looking pretty good, a little more settled than he was at the beginning there. Could be a little deeper, but I think he's just trying to complete the run. I think he knows that Dan may have tapped the wall there. We'll see. As they flip around and see how safe Dank wants to play this chase, or if he's going to throw balls to the wall here.
We'll see. I mean, I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing some rowdiness here. We got Dank in the chase here, Stang in the lead. He's not afraid. He's firing off here, going really hot and heavy. Toning it up there for OZ2, though. Dialing it in a little bit. But Dank Prince is, I mean, he's right back in. Oh, Dank Prince a little bit inside. Dan's staying on that outer, but Dank tailors it back in. See how we go around here. The end of the track can be really telling. Dank really setting himself up here. But that compromise, he caught him about halfway through, gave him a little tap. I don't know how the judges will see that given Dan's wall tap, everything else combined. I don't know.
I think Dank's going to get this one. I mean, Dan was pretty much fully in the wall there. Dank almost doing the same thing in his chase there in outer zone 1. He was trying to stay alive. I was keeping an eye on him. He ended up reeling it back in and getting around the door. at these replays. I think both drivers kind of wish they could have a do-over maybe, but I think Dank probably will come out with this one if I was a betting man. As we wait to see which way the judges slide here. Dank on the left, Dirty Dan on the right. as we look at Dirty Dangling. I swear he has a different name every day. 1, 2, 3 to the left, Dank Prince. All right. First half, top 32 done, as we can have the next 8 drivers join. We have L2L Slammed, LMTD Funds, Apex Labs, Noeria, L2L. Holy cow, words. Evanas Muraska, and Diaz. And then Uncle Miz and TDR Keef. If y'all can make your way to the server, we can get on with top 32 here. Edvinas. There we go. Thank you. I'm American and can't do anything besides English. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Again, boys, if you guys want to get in on this action and get some doors with us, get a chance to win a shift knob, that's what's up for grabs. And now go ahead and scan that QR code there on your screen. Hop on in, say what's up, and get you guys involved and get in on the action, as even our waitlist drivers are getting a call here to get on in here and get some doors. So don't be afraid to sign up. Everybody's welcome. Alrighty, I think we're getting everybody in here, getting ready to go. I hear some engines roaring in the background. I know that means there's some people at the line ready to go. All right, here we go. Slammed in the lead, Buns in the chase. First time seeing a Mustang tonight. As we flicking out his own one here. Slammed, nice to deepen out his own one. Funds being a little patient, I think, getting his feet ready and getting in that pocket now. He's got a much bigger car with that Mustang and that small Subaru, but Slam making that thing look nice as he hits that outer zone. Nice and deep. Mustang right there though in the pocket. Oh, tough transition there for the for Funds as he's trying to stick with that Subaru as they're going in the last outer zone and across the line. Having a hard time keeping that angle.
First Mustang.
Oh, welcome back, good sir.
Sorry.
No worries.
It all happened Friday the 13th. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway,
it's a day for sure.
It's hitting me.
Yeah.
Let's hit it. We got the Funds in the lead, and we got Slammed chasing us up here. I hope I'm right here.
Yes, you are.
But here we go. All right, Funds really grabbing that wall. A little bit of a tap doesn't upset him though. Perfect setup for outer zone number 2. Slammed in that chase position. Good car to get right up in there. He's got the flashers on, let him know he's up in it. He is in the pocket. That big old car up there in the lead with Funds. He's got a lot of room for Slam to get in there, but here's where it gets a little odd. Good setup for both drivers. Great coverage of outer zone 1. Right there, close in the chase. I don't know. Sick, what do you think?
I think it's going to come down to run 1 there. I think, and that maybe that initiation on the second run, but I think both initiations were just safe from both drivers and they pushed in. But I think it's definitely going to come down to that first run there with Funds in the chase. He was having a hard time getting his commitment down, but
yeah,
especially that slow transition right there we just saw in the replay there. But ultimately, I mean, not a bad showing from either one of these drivers. Slam doing what we know he can do and put down great lead runs and great mimic and chase.
It's like
All
it's
right.
going to slammed.
All three unanimous going to slam there. As we have the next drivers come up to the line, we got Apex in the lead, Noeria in the chase. Waiting for these boys to get into a rhythm, that way we can get them rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Apex and Noeria. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Apex kicking us off here. Lead position, G35 action. Noeria in the chase. Apex kicking the angle out a little bit toward the out zone.
Oh,
losing 3-0 on the lead. Oh no.
He
But
was sending
still,
her.
finishing it out around the track. Noeria very close in the chase.
So easy to do that there.
Pretty good. Yeah, it really is, man. I mean, it's a split-second decision. Oh, Beyblade. Split-second decision of overshoot or get it just right.
Come in with so much speed. Got to put so much angle just to make that turn, and it's hard because at the end of the day, it's just a white line. There's a little pole hanging down, but I think we'll see here in this run as Noeria in the lead and Apex in the chase. And Noeria a little shallow there, but I think Apex expected a little deeper, but he's struggling to keep up with that fast E36 as they flicking out his zone 3 here. Noeria getting settled in. Apex doing what he can to catch on up. Noeria doing very well, hitting out his zone 5 there. Look at him. Nice and smooth while Apex goes in the wall, unfortunately. Trying to make that boat keep up with that E36. I just couldn't do it.
All right. Noeria getting the win. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Lock to lock. Ed Venus against Diaz. W86. Ed Venus in the lead. Diaz in that chase. See them gentlemen line up here. Looks like they're making their way. Woo! We got the lights on.
Got a light show. I think I hear Subaru. It's going to be a boat on Beetle.
Or 8-6. Boat on Beetle.
Boat on
is
Beetle
wild.
crime.
I'm never gonna be able to see that chassis the same again.
Sorry.
You ruined it for me. That's probably okay.
It's
All
one
right.
of my favorite cars.
I know, me too. I love it.
Oh,
Here
man.
we go. Big R33 in the lead. I mean, there's so much room to get in the pocket, which Diaz is doing. You know, he's right up in there. He's where he needs to be. But Ed Venus is running a fantastic lead, giving him the best run that he can to chase. And so it's up to Diaz to stay in that pocket and get all the points he can on the board. He's doing that, but oh, the mistake point. He stays with them, shallows up a little bit of angle, but he needed to do that to stay on the door. So how will the compromises balance out?
I talked about it earlier. One of the nuanced things is when you're chasing that car, you got to chase that rear wheel instead of a door. And Diaz did a really good job there. I could tell what he was doing there, that transition and out of zone 4. He's staying on that wheel, and he had a really good transition. Unfortunately, another one of those nuances of this track is going in outer zone 5. Very difficult to stay close and without bogging the motor. As they flip around, Diaz in the chase, or in the lead, excuse me. And Venus in the chase. Man, right on the door. As they come in outer zone 3. Oh, big tire drop from Venus in the chase. A little late transition as they come through outer zone 3 here. Nice and long. Transition outer zone 4. Diaz doing a pretty good lead. So I think Venus might be a little deeper as they as he gets back into the pocket there, going through final outer zone. Be interested to see what the judges call here. I don't even know which way I would sway here. Good runs from both areas to clean up, but overall I think both might be pretty happy with this run.
I think so too. Great battle on both ends. They both did a fantastic job. I mean, it's not like anything was left on the table. Diaz is really throwing it down like he always does. I don't remember ever seeing Advenas, but damn. I mean, in my memory, first show out in SRDL, what a great showing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great shit, man. Right on that door of Diaz going in as we're watching run 2 here on the screen. He gets right in there in zone 2. A little bit of a mistake in transition, but he was just diving so hard, you know, like that stuff happens, but you know, that's,
he might have
that's
gotten
no
caught
slide.
in the pocket a little bit.
Well, with that big R33, man, you know, it's got a wide back and a really long front. You know, that's another thing about that car. The nose on that thing extends quite a ways.
I think we got a call rolling in here. So we got Venus on the left, Diaz on the right. One judge goes Diaz, one OMT. Let's see what Judge 3 has to say. Slides right for Diaz. Diaz taking the win here. I think it came down to that tire drop there from Venus. But up next, we got Uncle Miz in the lead and TDR Keef in the chase. Yes, sir. Two names that we are both very familiar with. Shadowrealm's own Uncle Miz and TDR Keef, who always see him driving the car pack and always competing. Good to see him back. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
His beloved Subaru style chassis here as he flicks it outer zone 1. Oh man, right up on that wall, looking good. TDR Keef getting settled in here as they go in outer zone 2. Could be a little deeper going through outer zone 2, but not too shabby. Miz settling in outer zone 3. TDR Keef getting nice and close up on that door. Adding some more marks maybe if you can. They transition outer zone 4. Looks like Keef giving a lot of space to Miz. I don't think he's too familiar with how he drives, but doing a nice chase here as they finish off. Miz, great lead there at the end. Like Keef there in his own livery that he made for last season.
Yeah, that was last season's.
Yeah, looking good.
It's good looking. Good looking. All right. Oh, looks like we're off. Miz a little bit delayed on the light. He's up in there. Doesn't lose much on initiation. Diving in outer zone 2. Keef maybe dropping a little bit of a tire out there. Clean transition into outer zone 3. Moving all along the outside. Keef kind of making a little bit of ground, but Miz catching up right on transition if he sets himself up right. Oh, but he doesn't quite do that. Drops a tire on the outside. Keef making it all the way along here. Keeps the tire in the zone until the very end. I don't know.
Doing what he can to keep that big bumper in the out of the wall there.
It's hard.
I think that's the biggest car in the pack.
Yeah. I don't think that's a...
It's so fun to drive, though.
It really is. I love that car, man. So good looking. Looks like we do have a call here. It's a 3-way Miz on this one. Sick, what do you think?
I don't know. It's pretty quick. We must have missed something. Maybe an explanation from Judge, maybe. See if they type up anything. I may just be blind. I don't know. I see some typing as we wait. But up next, Tatted Northern Medic. Or we know we got the next 8 coming up, right? The next 8 join. All right. We got Tatted Northern Medic, Bunshy Product, Ashira Lizzy Minty, TT Aryan, Kaisedo, Water, and Ryland. If you guys could join the server. Up next,
Yeah.
Northern
Get
Medic
y'all
and
in here.
Bunshy to the line.
Tatted Northern Medic. I don't know. I don't know if we ever saw anything there.
Didn't
We
see.
do have
Do
an
we have anybody in the
explanation
wait
from
list?
the last one. We do. JJ, if you're around, now's the time to join.
Go
JJ,
get
hop
in
in there. Yeah, JJ, get on in there. Oh, Ryland. The reason why he didn't join earlier is because he's in the bracket and the forum did its thing. So that would make sense.
Well, here, quick explanation from the judges from the last run. Zone coverage in the lead was a lot better for Miz, keeping his lead from our POV. It seemed he was running away instead of filling zones as intended. So looks like just for lead,
There we
looks
go.
like Miz takes the win there.
Makes sense. The math do be mathin'.
Who the fuck is Twisty?
Oh yeah, that entry
Yeah.
in the last 2 zones there. Missed
6
it. So-
drivers in here.
Who we missing? Let's see.
Missing Product and Kaisedo. If they're not in here by the time their runs come up, it's going to be a bye. Move on. So,
Might as well.
Bun,
Bun and JJ.
Bun, and JJ. Yeah, JJ will get this one. So, I'll go ahead and fix that on the bracket.
JJ in the lead, Bunshy in the chase. There's both drivers pull up to the line. This might be our first 1M of the night. I'm surprised I haven't seen more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Of course, our own Bun's not paying attention. Batter's not driving. JJ.
What? Who's that? Hold on. Who is that?
That's JJ. That's what.
All
Tad
right.
is not here. That's JJ. JJ's driving for Tad.
JJ is driving.
Get this demon out of my
JJ.
head. I'm muting him.
JJ,
Fuck that guy.
you gotta go when the light goes green, and Bun, you gotta go whenever
Bun didn't
he
go
goes.
at all.
Bun, you gotta go whenever he goes, man.
JJ did what he was supposed to. Bun wasn't paying attention.
Bun, you've done this before, man.
Y'all killing me.
I didn't. Now I sound schizophrenic. Maybe hard to tell. All right, here we
Now
go.
you sound schizophrenic.
We got okay. We got JJ in the lead. We got Bun Feisty in the chase. Here we go. All right, we're good on green now. JJ taking off in the 1M here. Big flick entry, it looks like. Bun right
Man.
on him though. And we know what's going down here. JJ locking it on the line here. Bun dropping a little bit of a tire on the outside. Not too much. Sliding here, JJ getting on there, dropping one out there. Bun sticking on the door, matching that line and angle. Flying on through here, clean transition. Correct. On to the final outer zone. What we're going to look like here. Shallowing up just a little bit, as you should. Bun up in it, around it, and glazing it.
Can't hear me, but I'm clapping.
We got this thing flipping around. We'll see what
All right.
happens. We'll see
from
what
both.
happens.
That was a great lead from JJ. He's definitely pushing that white line. Dropped a tire here and there, but he's trying to run that perfect line. Bun taking advantage of that good lead, getting around his door as they switch around. All right, Bun flicked in outer zone 1 here. A little shallower than JJ was in his lead, but JJ getting settled in. Oh man, Bun 1, maybe 2 tire drops there coming in outer zone 2. Looking outer zone 3. Bun getting settled on the back half of that outer zone 3. JJ right there in the pocket. Doing a little less angle to stay close, and then when he can, he's mimicking perfectly. Look at that. What a run. I have a slight suspicion.
I think there might have been contact in LZ2.
Was there?
Run 2.
Blind again?
I'm looking back and watching it again, but
watch.
I'm not certain. Oh, I don't know if there was. I don't think there was. I think it went out on his own. I think it was wrong.
I think it might come down to how many tires he dropped there.
Good.
Both were dropping tires, but both putting down great runs though. Both were adding tire marks to each other's doors, that's for sure. All right, let's see it. All 3
JJ
judges.
it is.
My goodness. What a run. Coming from the wait list too.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Big hop up there. I don't see a product in the server. So Lizzy, you got yourself a bye. You're going to be moving on to the top 16. If you want to go ahead and do a little buy run, feel free. Take off whenever you want to. Next battle up is going to be TT Aryan and Kaisedo. And I did see Kai join. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your way to the line after Lizzy does the run if they want to do it. But they're not going anywhere. So
Send it, Tofu. To the light.
maybe you. Oh yeah, actually that could be Aryan at the line, not Lizzy. Sorry about that if it is. I don't have that part of the server.
No,
pulled
Aryan's
up.
in the 240.
Oh, okay, Aryan's in C4. Is that Lizzy in the
Yeah.
350? Okay.
They're going now.
We're good. All right. Lizzy's doing a buy run here. But Aryan and Kaisedo up next. Aryan in the lead. Kai in the chase. Here for too long. All right, here we go.
All right. I think Aryan's in the lead. Yep. There we go.
Yep, got Aryan in that lead. And Kai in the chase. Kai in that E36. Diving up on the door of Aryan, putting the pressure on, hitting him in the booty a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a... Quite the gamble, is what I'll say. But he's on the door. No mistakes of too heavy significance yet. Really sticking in there. TT Aryan, though, putting it down. Running a fantastic lead. Locked in, as some would say. Maybe could be a little bit deeper in the zones, though, as I notice. Really not painting the full outside line. Outer zone 5, you know, of course, a little bit of leniency, but the other ones, I think he could have been a little bit deeper in the zones.
Yeah, and from previous runs, it looks like the judges are doing a lot of lead versus lead, and throw a better lead, your chances of winning are pretty good as long as you put a decent chase together. So I think that's all Kai might have to do here. If he can put a better lead on, I think he has a good chance of taking this one home. As we send it in the outer zone 1 here. Nice and close to the wall. Could be a little closer, but overall not too bad. Aryan, though, doing what he can with a good lead in front of him. Getting nice and close. Good proximity, good mimic. Right in the pocket. Great run from Kai here as they come through outer zone 3. Transition in outer zone 4. This is the tough spot. This is kind of where you gotta go off of, do I take an angle out? Oh, he taps the wall. Man, great run from Kai there. That was a great lead. I think he did what he needed to do, but ultimately we'll see what the judges got to say. Aryan did a good job as well. He knew Kai was going to put on a good lead and got nice and close and do what he needed to do. Great run from both. We'll see which way the judges slide here. Man. Forgot about that contact there in outer zone 1. In run 1. First glance, I didn't see any tire drops from anybody, but I could be wrong. Alright, looks like we got a call. Got one for Kai. One OMT. Yeah, OMT it is. Run it back, the judges say. A little note from the judges here. Both drivers need to chill with the left foot brake, they said. So they want to see a little more commitment. A little more gas and a little less brake. Understandable though. Alrighty. As we wait for these drivers to come up to the line again. If you want to get in on the action, go ahead and join our Discord there with that QR code on the screen. All you need is a camera on your phone and literally tell people what to do with these QR codes for work. And then it's the biggest pain when you're talking to old truck drivers. Not fun. Alrighty. Running it back, Aryan in the lead, Kaisedo in the chase.
I didn't know I was muted. I was so bad. I was talking about how cool the QR codes are. DJ Aryan in the lead. Here we go. Ripping it through here, running it back like it never happened. Painting that white line, but Kaisedo, man, right behind him. Kai's putting on the pressure. Aryan maybe a little bit of a tire drop, but I mean, he was on the line. Questionable maybe, but pocket coverage huge right now. Coming from Kai back here a little. Oh, the way he makes up for that over angle there was crazy. Aryan though putting that bumper pretty close to that outer zone at the end. Love to see it. You were talking about the QR codes and how you have, you know, people at work, you're like, they're the easiest thing, but people don't want to use them. As a millennial, I love those things. You take me to a restaurant, there's a QR code on the table, I'm like, hell yeah. Immediately, yeah. I'm fired up.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Yet I get cussed out on a daily basis because people don't want to use it.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah.
We got these boys going back in here. OZ2. Aryan in that chase position. Kai in the lead. Aryan really mimicking to the TT, as you may say. Flicking it in. Clean transitions. Very smooth. Not a lot of aggressive adjustments like we saw in the chase. Oh! Oh, sorry. I got scared.
Jeez.
Anyway. Goodness, that was fantastic. Great chase from both
That was
drivers.
a crazy chase run. I still don't know how Kai didn't kill Aryan in the outer zone 2 there in run 1.
We may need a scientist.
I think it's honestly going to come down to run 1 there. Judges were talking about foot braking in the outer zone 2. Looked like Aryan had a heavy foot brake there, and Kai almost ran him over. Like I said, I still don't know how he didn't kill him. Right here.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's just the angle of the camera, but man.
I don't know. That looked like a huge adjustment. That was very well covered up. You know.
Yeah.
I was saying that about Kai though. in his chase, going from outer zone 4 to 5. He over-angled, but then instantly reacted and made up for it. And almost made it look like it didn't happen. Scary, spooky. I don't know. It made me feel weird. I don't know how I feel about it. But it worked out. He got the lead. Or he got the win. Moving on, top 16.
Absolutely, and it did come down to the lead there. I was just making sure the judges there, but definitely came down to that lead and that foot brake spot there from Aryan.
Up next, we got to wrap up our top 32. We got Ryland and Water. Water is going to be in the lead. Ryland in the chase.
Two names I haven't seen in a while, but I'm excited to see go.
This is going to be a good one. Don't be good.
I remember battling with Water back in the street days.
Oh, yeah. Water throws it down. Not afraid to boogie.
I don't see a Water, though.
Hold on. Ryland with the bye.
So I think Ryland's going to get a bye here.
Ryland got himself a bye. You want to take a bye run? Go for it. We'll move on to our top 16 in a moment. Production, I'm just going to say it on stream. Do we need a break? Are we just going to run? What? Okay, we're going to do a quick little commercial break in between top 32, top 16. And we'll hop right back in and fly through the top 16 to the end if you gentlemen are ready.
Absolutely.
Next 8 are going to be, whenever we get back, the only ones that should be in the server driver-wise are Slide, Serene, Kinetic. Actually, I'm going to say the whole thing. SLI Slide, SLI Serene, Legacy Kinetic, SLI Stylex, Mean Bean, Matty Spies, FLJO, and SLI Dank Prince. All the SLI boys made it from the top 32 to the top 16.
Now they're all getting ready to knock each other out.
Good shit, boys. It's awesome to see y'all in here. It sucked. I like almost. Oh man, it was close. It was close to y'all being in. Each of y'all being in a battle, but not quite. All right, we're gonna move to commercial. See you back in a bit. Oh, no, 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 no.
Pack your shit in the fucking trailer.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
This is an announcement we never thought we had to make. CoreWorks is coming to a close. What started as an idea became something far bigger than parts, cars, brand. It became a vision shaped by a group of passionate people led with purpose from the very beginning. Our founder, Tyler, didn't just start CoreWorks. He helped bring people together. It's a closing of a chapter made possible by so many people who supported us, guided by Tyler, everybody who came to be part of this, everybody who believed in us and got us to where we are now. Thank you. All of us here at CoreWorks thank each and every one of you guys.
Judges are good.
Oh, we ride. All right, let's do this. Next up, first drivers. We did SLI Slide, SLI Serene together. We got an SLI battle. We SLI'd. That sucked. I take it back. I can't, though. That was good. No, that was good. Actually, no, I'm standing
No,
by
it
it.
wasn't.
I'm making my argument. I'm making
No,
my
it
argument. I'm
wasn't.
making my Yeah, whatever. Whatever, mister. I text you 2 times and call you and you don't respond at all and still don't acknowledge
You know
it.
what? You're right.
Yeah,
I even
I'm
went
right.
in through my own head in response. I just went back to
Too
bed
late. I
instead.
don't even care. Oh, dude, you just admit. No, that's hardcore. That's dirty. Oh, wow. All right. Well, see you there or don't, June 5th. Anyway, here we go. SLI Slide, SLI Serene.
Hold on.
I thought it was 2 350s, but it's not. It's 350 and an E36. All right. Here we go. Flicking it in here, we have SLI Slide. Serene right behind him, chasing him down, not letting him get too far away. Serene did the right thing there. He stuck to his angle because he knew he'd catch him, and he did. But man, Slide he had a heavy lead there in the beginning. He did make a mistake there. So maybe we're at evens. Hard to tell. I'm no judge. I'm just excited to watch these 2 teammates battle it out because they know how each other drive and they get to talk trash while they're doing it. I'm sure.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure Serene's going to let him hear about that. Slide had a pretty decent over angle there going to outer zone 2. Came up pretty short.
Yeah.
Serene took advantage and got right back in there. Switched him around. Serene in the lead. Slide in the chase. Expecting a pretty decent lead from Serene here as we're used to. Could have been a little deeper in outer zone 1. I think he's playing it safe knowing with that over angle he had. Filled out outer zone 2 nicely as they go in outer zone 3. Right on the line. Slide taking advantage there, getting right nice and close in the pocket. Transition outer zone 4. Good transition from Slide there. Looked like a little awkward, but both drivers recovered nicely as they go into the final zone. Great run. Ooh. You know, both are pushing hard when they tap the wall after the line there. Things would come down to that first run there. Looking back on it though, Sly did a good job catching that.
Pretty good runs back to back.
Absolutely. Right, let's see the call.
Pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Sorry, I was looking at something. Here we go. We got Judge 1, Serene gonna take it. Serene moving on to the next battle. Matty, I saw your thing. You're good. You should be good. You're not next up. Next up is Legacy and, Legacy, Kinetic, and Stylex from SLI. So, we'll have Legacy, Kinetic in that lead, SLI, Stylex in the chase. Matty, if you don't mind, if you haven't joined yet, let me check. I don't think he's joined yet. He's restarting. He probably doesn't hear me. Matty, if you by chance have this up on your phone, or if you got Phyllis telling you, oh, he just joined. We're good. All right. So we got Legacy Kinetic leading. Stylex, you will be in the chase. So if we can go ahead and get you all in position, we're ready to go.
I think you got the idea. It's always funny being on this side of it and saying something and then waiting for it to process to their ears. Oh man, here we go. Kinetic in the lead, Stylex in the chase. Kinetic maneuvering that boat. Stylex getting nice and close there, going through outer zone 2. Oh my goodness, great transition through outer zone 3. Looked like he had to hit the brakes there pretty heavy, not to run him over, but Kinetic doing a great lead. Stylex put on a great chase. Oh, he hit the big rear end again. It's the second round in a row that's happened to him. Again, it's like we said the last time he was up. You have to know how to chase that car, and ready for that transition, you got to go out the back wheel, not the door, and that's why. As they flip around.
All right, here we go. We got Stylex leading us off here. Looking around. Leading off great coverage of outer zone 1. Really fluent. Oh, great angle up. Flying through here, but Kinetic doing a great job matching here with that big car chasing that littler car. But man, Pocket's not as big for him, but he's doing the best he can. Like, he's really doing good coverage of the zone. Stylex, though, good. Oh my God. Okay, that's the best coverage of Outer Zone 5 I've seen tonight. Fantastic job.
Man.
You get the hot damn award from me.
That was a great lead. Fortunately, I think it's going to come down to that contact there, going in the outer zone 4. So sad to see, because he was right there on the door. Just, oh man, if he waited a second, he would have been fine. So we wait for a call from our judges here.
We'll see.
Chris, when are we picking the winners? Hello? When are we gonna pick the winners?
No, sorry, my brain stalled. I'm trying to decide. We got our sliders moving though, so it would look like we're all going all the way to Kinetic. All the way over to Kinetic.
And an OMT. There's 4 judges there. It was 1 OMT and 2 Legacy, for those wondering. All right. Up next, we got Mean Bean in the lead and Matty Spies in the chase. See you, Matty, at the line. Do we have a Mean Bean in the server? We do. Waiting for him to come up to the line.
On, gentlemen. Matty Spies said he needed to restart, and he was doing that, but oh, there he is. Okay. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Mean Bean in the lead, Matty Spies in the chase. As we get it going. Mean with a pretty shallow there, not barely getting a little bit of outer zone 1. Looking good going to outer zone 2 though. Matty right there doing a good job giving them distance, but still mimicking and getting close when he can. Oh, Mean dropping a tire, maybe 2 there. Gotta just have to go back, maybe look at that. Oh, big overrow for Mean Bean there. Contact. I think Matty just keeping them alive, keeping the run going.
Matty keeping the love in there.
Absolutely.
Showing the love.
Showing the love, keeping it moving.
It's all good. It's easy to do that there.
Oh yeah.
It's easy to do that on a lot of these transitions. Really, after outer zone 2, from OZ2 to 3, that's a deuce. From OZ3 to 4, that's a deuce. Like
OZ1 to 2, it's easy to do because you got to add angle on it.
All right, here we go. We got Matty in the lead. Big commanding lead. Little wall tap. He keeps 2 on. Man, Mean Bean's got to catch up to him to make anything happen here. Matty's still dropping a little bit, but he's got a commanding lead. Big proximity over Mean Bean. We got a lot of issues here in this run overall, but the proximity gap is definitely going to be a factor in this run too. Inactive chase could be a bit. That is borderline off track. He didn't go over. He didn't go over.
He didn't do it. He was fine.
He did not go over the art on the track, but dang, he was inside. He was doing everything he could to get up there, so that was awesome. All right, let's go.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Matty taking the win there. I think it ultimately came down to saw a lot of tire drops from both there, but I think eventually just came down to smoothness in the lead and in the chase. I think Matty checks the boxes there, and he's going to take this one. All right, who we got next? FLJO in the lead, and SLI, another SLI, Dank Prince. Holy cow, can't words today. In the chase.
Let's do it. All right, little E36 action. A lot of E36 action.
Yeah.
That car performs really good on this track. No questions there. JFO ripping us off here in that lead position. But Dank Prince right up on him. Getting close. Not letting him get too far away. Sliding in that pocket. Dank Prince is really riding his own line, but also doing what he needs to do to chase the lead. It's insane, the control that Dank has right now. And, well, you know,
I'm not even going to blame him there.
I'm honestly not either, because, yeah, JFO was pretty far inside there. Dank was on the line he was supposed to be on. Don't get me wrong, you're always supposed to chase the lead. But if the lead's offline to a point to where you think, that's a decision to be made. So, who knows? We'll see. Take it away.
All right, switching it up, Dank in the lead. Doing his own line in the chase. Now he gets to lead it out front, and Joe's doing a great job getting nice and close there as they come through outer zone 2. Flick in outer zone 3. Dank's a lot of throttle. Could be a little deeper, but keeping it safe. No tire drops here. They flick in outer zone 4. And Joe's trying to get nice and close, but man, Dank getting close to the wall, but he's shallow. He was coming out of the zone there at the end. So I think his lead in this chase might have been a little better in his lead.
Maybe.
It's definitely gonna come down to that contact though there in the
The contact in run
Run one.
one is, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you big time. I'm tuning in here to watch it back. Let's see. About to transition to outer 4 here. Run 1, top left of your screen.
great transition there.
Yeah, it looked like Dank shallowed up angle where JFO should have, you know?
Yeah.
But
It's expected that they're gonna do that there.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. It's expected from the chase that the lead will do that. But they didn't. But at the
just
same
never
time, that's an interesting area that we're in. I mean, it was talked about in driver's meeting that the optimal thing to do is to shallow up angle there. So I would not be surprised that would come into play in the judge decision. But I've been wrong about a lot of things before. So. A whole lot of stiff.
Judge sports, so at the end of the day, it's all in.
Well,
it's all in
and
the eyes of the judges, and
that's the beauty of it to me. Like, you know, I granted, AI is there; it's a thing; it's not going away. But there's a lot of beauty of the human mind and our decisions and how we make them, and the dynamic decision making and critical thinking that we use to get there. And I think that's a lot more valuable than AI. So I'm not a fan. Just saying.
It's just like any other sport, you know. It's like there's always some sport.
It's like ice skating, man.
What?
Yes, dude. It's like fucking figure skating.
Well, yeah.
It's a judge sport, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the same in any sport. Like there's always some umpire that's made a call that you don't agree with, or a ref or whatnot. You know.
That's the fun in it, man. Do it so good that they can't say no, and then if they say no, then you can get mad. All right. Good. Sure. If you did 10s across the board, then you can get mad, but you got to be able to prove it. You know what I mean?
All right. Still waiting on a call here. As the typical talking continues in our normal spaces. So say if he's not your brother, I think he would have left by now.
Yeah, probably. I don't blame him. Ugh. These runs are hard, though. It's a hard judge call on this. It's a hard battle to call. It really is. I mean, if you break it down the way that we break down things, it makes sense. And
I also definitely wouldn't be surprised to see a well, I guess we'll see here what they say in a second as we see slide them left for Joe and slide them right for Dank.
We'll see where they go. I would imagine that they will go to Dank, but we'll see.
We got one over there, 2 and 3.
And they're all going to Tank.
A little note, they said fault is on Joe for being offline or inside and going into the last outer zone in his lead. So all 3 agreed. I think they went back and they were looking at telemetry there, just taking their time making the right call. I almost said I wouldn't be surprised if an OMT because it's a pop-up, but as soon as I was about to say that, I looked over and saw the call was made.
I think, yeah. No, I agree with you. I do agree with you. I agree with you. Next up, we have Lock to Lock Slam against V Noeria.
We could also have Diaz, Uncle Miz, JJ, Lizzy, Kaisedo, and Ryland join.
I just realized my tap. I need to scroll out. I need to out zoom my bracket. My bad, gentlemen. Yeah, we'd Lock to Lock Slam, Vino Guerra, Diaz W86, Uncle Miz from Shadowrealm, JJ, Hashira, Lizzy, Kaisedo, and Ryland. If y'all want to go ahead and hop in.
We need Joe to leave.
But we need Slammed and Noeria on the line right now. And if you went in the last 8, yeah. Thank you.
Yes. I will say with the amount of E36s, we should probably have everyone leave when they're done in this room.
Yeah. After this, once we get to the grade 8, you win, you stay. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, bing.
Yeah.
Bing, boom.
There's so many tabs, I'm getting confused.
All right. We got slammed in that lead position.
Oh my.
We talked about that in driver's meeting. That
sure
was
did.
Thing. Slammed has all the room he needs, and he took it and got hit. Possible he has advantage. He's painting the lines despite the tap he got in the back. Vino Guerra in the chase, but not really matching angle until about halfway through outer zone 3. Makes his way onto the door in OZ4. Slammed shallows up as he needs to grab OZ5. Noeria back there. He's with him the whole time, but that contact on initiation, that's going to be a hard hit.
I don't even know what to say about that one. It was talked about, and we did say that you had access to the whole track, but man.
I mean,
you
right?
took a left turn out that gate,
I'm
son.
just saying. I mean, well, the thing is, though, like,
it's a quick initiation, so I get it.
I'll make
Man.
my argument after the end. I'll make my closing argument after. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Noeria in the lead, slammed in the chase. I was expecting the same thing, but thinking to his roots, did his normal initiation. As we go in outer zone 3, slam, get nice and close. Great proximity, great mimic. As we transition to outer zone 4, a little early, giving them the space, I think. As we come through outer zone 5, great wall proximity there in the lead.
Oh, man. Interesting run, too. So, my argument would be, let me watch run 1 again. I'm kidding. No. I think, like, all of the track, yes. And I don't know if he was... That may have been a 3-point. I don't know.
I'm going to go back and watch it just because...
I don't know. Point, I'm not sure.
I'm watching it right now. I mean... I don't know where he's going.
Oh, where are we at? Here we go. I want to pull it up on the go back on the live stream. It'll be on there. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's out of line.
He took a left turn, dude.
I'm sorry. I said that the way I did. That was a little bit excessive in my opinion. As a commentator, I would say.
I don't even know which way I would say. I'd probably say O and T, but
I'm not sure.
Judges say. Because one driver turned to the right, and then the other one made hard left very quickly.
That was pretty wild. I just went back and I rolled back the live stream and watched that because I'm not sure if the replay caught it. That was, I mean, okay, I understand that it was not a 3-point.
No,
but that was crazy. Okay, so okay. Oh, interesting call from the judges, though. Okay, so we have an explanation here. Yes, this makes sense, actually. Interesting. Okay, I didn't. Sick. I'm sure you're looking at the chat too.
Yeah.
So it goes to slammed unanimously. So the judge cam that they're Chewy is doing the judge cam. So the judges have their own camera. They don't use the live stream camera, okay? And the judges also have telemetry, the whole 9 yards.
And they have replays.
And replays, everything. They said the angle difference between the two drivers from the top-up cam was insane. Noeria was trying to run away. Slammed was trying to fill the zones. Although what happened, it was too much to just not take that into considerable consideration. And so they gave it to Slammed, given that. They said the top-down view was very telling. So
Down to the lead angle, not the...
Came down to
Not
the
the
leads,
contact.
not the contact. So the judges are really heavy on the leads tonight. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there was quite a bit of talk about that in drivers' meeting that was publicly posted. If you were in there, you heard it was very much. I mean, Sick, you can help me out here, but a lot of talk about covering the zones. This is a very friendly track for covering those zones in the lead, you know, and giving the chase a good room to get in there. That makes for good battles. But if you're trying to run away, our judges catch that so quickly, and they hate it. So that's one thing that's very true. But we got our next drivers on the line. We got Diaz in that lead position. We got Uncle Miz in the chase. We got two 8.6s ready to battle up here. Miz a little bit late on that start. I wonder if he's not seeing the light, but he's up here riding a little bit laggy behind there, but making his way up there into OZ2. He's getting close to where he needs to be, but not quite there yet. Diaz painting those lines, doing a great job. Miz where he needs to be. Transition. Oh, no, Miz a little late on the transition, and that caused him to drop a tire or two. Diaz flying through the final outer zone, pushing it towards that outer wall. Miz doing everything he can to stay in the game.
Listen to them boxer engines sing together.
I love the motor in that thing. I love that there's a boxer in there.
I do hate that the CSP is messing with semaphores. At least switch them around. Is in the lead. Diaz in the chase. Looking outer zone 1. Miz doing a great job going through outer zone 1 as we go in outer zone 2. Diaz getting nice and comfortable in the pocket here. Both do a great job filling outer zone 2 as they transition outer zone 3. Diaz doing on a great chase. It's like Miz was coming out of the zone a little bit, but he cleaned it back up. Coming in outer zone 4. I think Diaz might have helped him a little bit right there, but great coverage of outer zone 5. Oh my. I think Miz might have just been sleeping there at the beginning. I don't know what happened. That was a great lead though.
Great battle between the two overall.
Absolutely.
You know, I do think Diaz has quite a bit of advantage just based off of run 1, the start. Miz took him a while to get where he needed to be. Huh?
One wonder if Miz dropped 3 there going out of zone 4.
Oh.
It's close. And Diaz is going to take it. I think it was. I think Miz dropped 3 there going in out of zone 4 in his chase. As we move on, we got JJ in the lead and Lizzy in the chase.
Here we go. JJ leading up.
Alrighty. Here we go. We got JJ in the lead, Lizzy in the chase, representing Team Ashira. Waiting on our light here. I don't know where Lizzy's going. Come on back. Come on back. I think Tofu's sleeping. He's been getting up too early.
I'm not sure. There we go. Okay.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we need chat. Yeah, we need chat. We need chat. We need chat countdown. I forgot about that one. Oopsie.
But did what they were supposed to do. They didn't move. Say, just roll it. Just be nice.
There we go.
All right, here we go. JJ in the lead, Lizzy in the chase. We coming out of zone 2. JJ put on a great lead. Lizzy needing to reel it in. Really inside there, but cleaning it up coming out of zone 3. A lot of bobbles coming from the chase here, though. As we go through out of zone 4, JJ really smooth.
Tell JJ to turn his chat on or Lizzy to fix her light. One of the two. One can't see the light, one can't see the chat. It's a mismatch.
No. Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vice versa. Yeah.
Do we need to start from the jump?
Well,
I would
do the
assume
chat.
so.
I say just do the chat.
Yeah, we'll just do the chat. Keep it moving. Do the chat.
Talked
Keep
about
moving.
it earlier.
We did. We did. We said default was the chat. So
yeah.
Here we are. We're flipping them around, and we got JJ leading us off here. Missing. Okay,
JJ's
we got the
chase.
last third. JJ's chasing. Okay. He's in the 1M. Okay, Lizzy missing most of OZ1. Looks like. Oh, big over angle in OZ3. Moving on along. Moving on. It's kind of rough. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is pretty rough. I think OMT may be the right call on this one from the judges. I'm not sure. We'll see.
All right. Then we'll see it again. Fix your chat or fix the light is what the judges are saying.
Yep, fix your chat, fix your light. Do one of the two, both of you. Either pull chat up.
Easiest
Chat is going to be the default at this point. We're going to do chat. So if you don't have chat, it's on you at this point. We're starting right now. Get to the line. Here we go. We will have JJ in the lead, Lizzy in the chase. It's an OMT. And this is a judges said, I had a DM from a judge that said no strikes, first mistake, you're done. So welcome to the pop-up comps, gentlemen. All right, here we go. Firing them off. Oh, we got a clean start. Here we go. JJ leading off. Lizzy. Okay, JJ on the wall. Doing what he needs to do. Grab in the outer zone. Lizzy getting in there. Had a little bit of a late start, maybe. I'm not sure. But they're moving their way into where they need to be. Looks like Lizzy's doing the best job he can of getting up close, lagging a little bit behind. JJ riding the wall, though. Good run, good lead out of JJ. Definite advantage there.
Literally, we've seen it all night. Got the better lead. You're probably going to get the win.
Very
all right,
possible.
as we switch them around, Lizzy in the lead, JJ in the chase. As we wait for the chat countdown. Oh, good start again. Here we go. Flicking outer zone 1. Lizzy a little shallow. JJ doing what he can to stay close and run his line. Looking a lot better this time. Oh, definitely 2 off there for Lizzy going in outer zone 3, but JJ staying close. As we transition outer zone 4. Much better this time from Lizzy coming through. JJ right there in the pocket though, doing a great job. Good cut, not pretty decent coverage there, outer zone 5 from Lizzy.
One thing I did notice.
Best lead run.
Best lead run. But one thing I did notice chase-wise, watch the angle and run too, and watch the brakes.
Yeah.
Very shallow angle, heavy brake. And the shallow angle and heavy brake is to keep that shallow angle and stay on the door. That's very, 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 very safe chase driving, but it gets it done.
Yeah. I think he knew what he needed to do to get the win. One, two, three. JJ is going to take the win here. Move on to the grade 8. As up next, we got Kaisedo in the lead and Ryland in the chase. As we round up our top 16. Make sure those of you that are in the grade 8, make sure you're ready to join here after this battle. That way we can keep the ball rolling.
Get it moving, boys.
Absolutely.
We got some drivers on the line here. Sato and Ryland. Sending them off. Here we go. Sato in the chase. Or Sato in the lead, excuse me. Ryland in the chase. A couple of E36s again. Sato with a great ride of that outer line on all these zones so far. Only outer zones. Contact from the chase. No mistake from the lead there. That'll be a fault on chase there for no good reason. Or contact for no good reason. But Sato running all of these outer zones. Grabbed about as much as they could of that final 5th. Pretty close call.
That was a good run. I kind of got lost in just watching how smooth it all looked. Be honest.
I know.
As we switch it around. Ryland in the lead, Kaisedo in the chase. Who's going to make it to the grade 8? All right, as we go in outer zone 2. Nice and smooth from Ryland in the lead. Kai right there in the chase. Great transition. Oh, putting on the pressure now with the proximity. Could match the angle a little bit better, but I think he's just trying to keep it close as we transition out of zone 4. Great lead by Ryland so far. Oh, maybe a little contact. So we go through outer zone 5. Also, huge shout out to Boost for these angles. Looking great.
They're insane, man. Oh my god. They're so good, brother. I will say, and I've said this for a long time, doing commentary and drone cam, I haven't had to do it for a while, but whenever I did do it, oh my gosh, it's so hard. But this is cool. This is cool.
It's just a great run.
It's pretty cool. Those were great runs too, gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. Really diving in there. That run too, the way Sato kind of like almost looked like the angle of the drone was a little bit high, but it almost looked like a little e-brake drag, and then like a maybe third if it was stretched, or a fourth gear dump and just pray. It's my kind of shit. Looks like we got an OMT across the board, which seems fair to me.
Back, so. Running back. It looked the same, not gonna lie. Especially with both E36s, it's a little weird.
All right, here we go. Running it back. Kaisedo taking us off here in that lead. Ooh, up there on the wall, but boy, Ryland right behind him, mimicking. Kaisedo bumping around. I'm not sure what's going on there in that outer two. We're nice and smooth running through here, though. Ryland painting some marks on the door through outer three. Not letting him get too far away. Kaisedo, a little bit of a brake tap. Just a small adjustment, grabbing all of that outer zone, a little bit out. Just fine, just fine, just fine. Great run.
Had me puckering.
That was close. Ryland, though, keeping it steady in that chase, man.
That was a great chase. Also a great lead. Ryland's going to have to put on a good lead because we know them judges, they love a good lead. Just send it. Kaisedo in the chase. See if you can put on the same pressure that Ryland did. Oh no, little tap. Oh man. I don't even know who to blame there. Ryland wasn't all the way out at the wall, but he also wasn't off gas from what I could tell. He's going to go ahead and finish his run out. Might as well. A little extra practice.
Whoa.
Interested to see what happened here.
Replay. See what goes on. I mean, they were on their line. They weren't necessarily offline. Like, Ryland wasn't necessarily offline, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, part of his car was in the zone. That's the argument I'm making.
Just didn't get the angle he needed. It looks like.
That's what it looked like to me too. It looked like to me too. Yeah.
It's practically a no angle there on initiation.
He gripped up.
I mean, he had
gripped up. Yeah, Kai gripped up. That's what it looked like to me. Looks like Ryland's going to get this one. Move on to that grade 8.
That would have been a really good run too. I had a feeling.
All right.
All right. Well, I think all 8 can join without a problem.
If you have lost today, please leave. If you have not, get on in there. So that'll be SLI Serene, Legacy Kinetic, Matty Spies, SLI Dank Prince, L2L Slammed, Diaz W86, JJ, and Ryland.
I think we have the perfect amount of E36s that everyone can join.
Well, dude, I would not be surprised if is everyone in an E36?
Except I know Kinetic's in the R33.
Right.
And Slammed is in the Subaru.
Yep, we're good.
I know Serene, Matty, Dank.
We're good then. We're good then. We're good then.
JJ's in the 1M. Yeah, we're fine. We'll have one left.
Good. Good. All right. Well, SLI Serene and Legacy Kinetic, get down in there. Hit that little sub button on the YouTube. This thing ain't monetized, but we want to get as many people as we can in here to get driving, get confidence, get in the practice, get in the sim, get the blood pumping in the competition setting, get that moving. We try to keep our rules very simple for these pop-up comps, and so our mission is to just really get as many people doing this as we can. So please give us a little bumpy like and a subby. That'll be hot. That'll be super helpful. But we're gonna. Well, looks like we got these guys on the line. And here we go. We got Diaz in that lead. Miz in the chase. Or wait, no, Serene in the lead. Legacy in the chase. What am I thinking? I was looking at the wrong part of the stream. Here we go. Serene taking us off here in that blue E36. Kinetic Legacy. Legacy Kinetic in that chase position. Making that R33 do what it does. The only one who signed up in the R33 and making it look like the car you should choose. Staying in that pocket. Putting it really where he needs to be. Serene missing a little bit of outer zone 4, but making it look pretty in OZ5. Kinetic Legacy. Right there with him the whole time.
These two are definitely no strangers.
No, I was just about to get into that, dude. Same brain kind of activity. They've battled so many times. I've seen this battle many times in many cars.
And I've seen both of them win and both of them lose. So, Kinetic in the lead in that big boat. Serene in the chase as we head in outer zone 2. Vince messing with my brain there. Coming in outer zone 3. Kinetic could be a little deeper, a little shallow as he gets settled in there. Serene letting him adjust, trying not to get too close, but be close enough. As we head in outer zone 5, taking a little angle out to get out there, but whew. We'll see. I think
Close.
It's going to come down the lead here if I had to guess, but
I just had a judge, or we just had a judge type in the chat, I want more of that. We do have a call, but they also said, I want more of that. So whatever that was, they want more of it. We'll move to the sliders here in a moment, but man, what a battle between these two. Sick and I were both saying it a minute ago. They know each other. They've driven a bunch of times. I mean, this is just a check mark to both of them. But Serene taking this one. But man, both of these guys are fantastic. Great gentlemen, great drivers. Thank you all both for coming out. Serene moving on to the final four. Up next, we have Matty Spies and SLI Dank Prince. Dank Prince wants to go battle out his buddy, knock out his teammate, move on to the finals, but he's got to go through Matty Spies to even get that chance. Matty taking off here in that lead. Oh, little proximity gap. Let's see if Dank catches up here. He's making his way up there through transition into OZ3. Still a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a tire drop from Matty. Putting it in where it needs to be in outer zone 4. Covering most of it. A little bit of a takeoff right at the end. Oh, missing all of OZ5, but Dank Prince has a tire in it.
it's just
Not
been running
an
his own line
inactive
back there.
chase. I will say Dank Prince is the master. Or, no. The prince of consistency.
He definitely just backed to run his own line, which we kind of want him to do, you know. Keep
He's
the
doing his own
proximity and
thing.
run a better line, and you're
Yes,
going to
sir.
take it.
Yes, sir.
As we switch him around, Dank in the lead, Matty in the chase. Matty much closer, though, putting on the pressure. Dank giving them a good lead to do it. A little contact coming through in the outer zone 2. As we go in outer zone 3. Nice and smooth. I hear all gas from both of them, which we love to hear. We flick in the outer zone 4. Dank looking really smooth. Oh, a little wall tap, though. As soon as, of course, commentator's curse, I said something. Great lead overall, though.
Outer zone 5.
Yeah.
I think that's where this one's going to come down to.
I also
think
want
outer
to see
zone
Run
5
here in outer zone 2.
Me too. Run 2 in outer zone 2 is what I was thinking.
Oh.
because I want to see Dank. Not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to say anything negative about either driver, but I want to know why there was contact in OZ2 and run 2. I'm not sure why that happened. So we're about to come up on it right here. Looks like we're in outer zone 1. Okay, I didn't see any brake lights from Dank in the lead until contact. Okay, that's what I was looking for, and I didn't see any of those. So. All right. Also, don't know if I got a good look at the tires, so it could have been a really long e-brake drag. I don't know, but the thing I was looking for the first time I didn't see. I'm looking here again, trying to look at like a D cell. It seems pretty consistent. I'm not certain.
We'll see.
All right, looks like we have a cross. Makes sense, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see where they go. 1, 2, 3. All right, Dank Prince, unanimous across the judges. Moving on to the final 4. He will get the opportunity to battle his teammate Serene for the chance.
Sure, that'll be a good one.
The chance for the knob.
You think they have the same tune?
Got a lock-to-lock slammed against Diaz, W86 right here. Slammed in that lead, Diaz in the chase. Oh, 8-6 action. Oh, here we go. Slam taking us off here. Initiation action here. Diaz, almost lost it there. Looked like he almost gripped up. But Slammed really painting the outers. Great lead here from Slam so far. Looks like Diaz is locked in here in the chase now. About halfway through this course. Good transition into outer 4. That was close. Diaz getting on the door of Slammed as we go through an outer 5. Slam, though, in that outer zone where he needs to be. Oh, man. The battle of the chassis. That should be the theme for this round, is the battle of the chassis, because there's been a lot of E36 v E36 and a lot of GT86 v GT86. So I don't know, a lot of 6s. Makes me nervous. Friday the 13th. I'm getting out of here. After this, hopping off, going to bed. See you tomorrow.
No, you're not. We got plans. Anyway, switch them around.
Not tonight.
Diaz flicking into the lead here. Coming through outer zone 1, going in outer zone 2. Oh, little contact. Slam trying to put on the pressure. Sweet flick in outer zone 3. Right on the line is Diaz. Slam getting nice and close. Man, adding some more marks to that door as we flick in outer zone 4. I think he's cutting little angles so you can get a good run in outer zone 5 here. Man, it's so hard trying to keep it smooth.
Man.
Great job from both there.
No.
It's going to come down to those contacts, I think. Whew.
Dude, I'm watching the replays back to back, and it's gonna come down to those itty bitties, you know, the little contact, the little bobble, the coverage of OZ5.
It happens quick here, but
like,
there's a big bobble right there from Diaz in this chase.
Yeah, a big one too. It's quick, but it's a, you know,
yeah.
One of those.
We'll also have to see with the contact who's at fault for that contact in run 2.
That transition from 3 to 4 though was so clean in run 1. It was really nice, but man, Slammed has such great OZ5 coverage, and that's hard to do. It's kind of like a bonus zone almost.
Yeah.
You know, if you grab all of it, it's like shit kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Look at the drone cam, Ryan.
Oh, what am I looking at?
Look at the detail.
Yeah.
Whoa! I didn't know that. That's insane. Woo! It's crazy. Whoa. I don't like that. The transitions from these guys are really clean. They're so calculated. Like the OZ3 OZ3 to 4 transition on both run 1 and 2, like from both drivers. The chase. So both of them in the chase did exactly what they needed to do right there. That was really pretty. I want to see 2 to 3 though.
I think it's gonna come down to both runs from like outer zone 1 and outer zone 2. That's where both drivers had a mistake in their chase.
That's true. That's true.
It's just gonna depend on whose is worse, or if they just run it back.
We'll see. I know the judges are really knocking it down right now. We're getting later into the comp, so they're really
deep in the replays. I'm sure, looking at speed, telemetry.
Yeah, they're taking their time as they should. They're doing the right stuff.
We've reached the point in the night where Boost starts judging my work.
Hit the QR code. Those are cool as hell. Literally pull up your phone camera. A little thing will pop up and go, hey, you want to hit this link? And then it'll open up your Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, you can tap that. It'll be like, hey, here's this. And then you tap a couple things and boom, you're in. Easy. You can get notifications or not. You can get notifications when you want to. When you don't want to. You don't have to. But when you want to, you can have them. Come hang out. Come do our competitions. Come join our stuff. We'll give away shift knobs and stuff for people that win our things. The numero uno prize for first place is a red carbon fiber shift knob donated from PRP, boy Nibish. Shipped to you personally from me. I'll kiss it if you want, but you gotta send me a nice message, and it could be anything.
Beg for
it's just gotta be nice. No, you don't have to beg. You just gotta be
nice.
You
do.
No. You don't have to beg. You just like send me like the kissy emoji, and I'll be like, oh, okay. I'm pretty easy to please. Like,
just let me know you're alive.
Follow instructions and be like, I love you, and I'll be like, oh, you know what? I don't know you. I love you too, actually. Boom, that easy.
By the way, I'm late to the party, but I see in the chat, Dank is on Serene's tune, so it's gonna be interesting.
Right. That's gonna be interesting.
Same car, same tune.
Same car, same tune. Driver mod. Whoa,
exactly. I wish we had a judge mod right now. You know what
I mean? I'm gonna start singing Merle Haggard. Probably the wrong song.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Maybe just sing some like Pitbull. And of course the wizard starts singing and you want to run away.
Pardon me while I try not to pass out. You guys aren't. Stop. I gotta find a way to make the voices in my head talk through the mic.
You
I
can
don't
mute it, which I'm about to do again.
No, I'm not gonna do that. It makes it more fun, if I'm being honest.
Fair enough. Do we have a call? I gotta pee.
Well, it makes it funnier too, because we don't say what the voices in our head are. You can guess, but no one has ever confirmed what the voice.
The wizard of the ball arena.
It's the wizard. Yeah, it's not the wizard.
Wait. It's T-Mobile Arena. That's what it was.
Oh, that's where he was. Yeah, that's where we first spotted him. Dude, I've never been so set on getting the hell out of a proximity of 50 yards of a situation so bad so that my friends couldn't make me explode. Like I was the bomb and you guys
was moving.
And I was moving and Gavin goes, "Why are you running away?" And I was like, no. That was terrible. Man, I escaped, but it was close. By the skin on my ass. All right, judges are
still talking.
They're fist fighting in voice chat, I'm sure. If that's a thing.
Should we join in the fun?
No, I don't want to be there. I'm fine. I'm good.
Wait, I get to post my favorite one. Oh, he hates us.
He's right, though.
I mean, he can ignore us. The wizard's getting Nancy. I think we need to put him in timeout. Alright, we got a call. Slide him left for slammed, right for Diaz. Let's see which way the judges go. One for slammed. Oh, one for Diaz. Okay, and we got a 2 to slam. So slam taking the W on this one, moving on to the semifinals. Where we'll see on the next battle. JJ in the lead, Ryland in the chase. We'll see who goes up against Slammed in the final 4. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Got a Ryland, we got a JJ.
We got JJ in that lead in the 1M. Ryland chased him up here.
Both of them have been looking really strong tonight.
All right, here we go. Flying in here. Oh, Z1, JJ in the lead, painting the outer. Doing as good as he can here in the chase. Ryland is. JJ really doing a good job painting the outer zones as he can through here. But almost on. Oh, a little bit of a wall tap there. Sorry, I was almost mesmerized a little bit because the mimicking and coverage was just really clean. There were almost no mistakes. I was looking for things to talk about, but I was like, I was like hesitating the whole time.
Sometimes you just gotta stop and listen. Although I think I knew JJ knew he was getting close to the wall there because he even left Outer Zone 4 a little early and he still made contact. So we'll see what happens though with Ryland in the lead. JJ in the chase here. Ryland could be a little deeper. Wonder if he's playing it safe. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea considering they still completed the run. Tire drop coming from Ryland here in the lead as JJ's right there on the door. Great proximity. Looking in Outer Zone 4. Ryland right in the line. JJ right there though, right in the pocket, doing a great job of mimicking. Oh my goodness. Put about 6 more tire marks on his door as they cross the line there.
Close calls.
That was a great run there. Took Ryland a second to get settled in the lead there, but once he did, JJ took advantage and got as close as he could.
Pretty close on both ends. I just the angle from JJ is just in his chase is just really. It's a total like just stick with him, compromise everything else situation. And
he pushed him over the line.
He did push him over the line. Yeah.
Ryland was also adding a bunch of angle, but I think they're just putting on a show at that point.
We have a call. And Judge 1 will go JJ. 2 will go Ryland.
Oh man.
It's like 3 is going JJ.
All right. JJ moving on to battle, slamming the final 4. Well, here we get to go. The battle of the E36s on one side and the battle of everybody else on the other. Kind of get what you want.
Typically, a tempo of 140 beats per minute is selected. First, we begin with a simple kick and snare pattern, like so.
All right, here we go. Serene in the lead. Dank in the chase. So flicking Outer Zone 1 here. Serene putting on a great lead as he always does. Dank giving a little tap to the wall, but I'm sure he's going to settle in right here. Yep. Gives him a few little taps, let him know he's back. They come through Outer Zone 3 here. Serene looking really good in the lead. Tire on the line. Dank in situated. Great transition. He's just right there on the door. Oh, little tap on the front tire, but I'm sure these two are used to hitting each other, so they're going to keep on moving. Finish off. Great run from both.
Pretty good run on both sides.
Absolutely. Couple mistakes here and there, but at this point, we're getting close to you almost have to be perfect.
Yeah, juggling it around for sure. Here we go. We got Dank Prince leading us off here. Whew. Serene right back in there. Pretty close. Oh man, Dank Prince is.
Oh my goodness.
Tap, 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 tap. He's right up in there. Serene is just letting him know he's there the whole time. Dank Prince. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not in the voice chat. Just be like, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm here. Shut up, shut up, shut up, fuck you. Like,
get off the break, get off the break.
Yeah. That was gentlemen. I love this.
Great runs, boys.
That's great stuff.
Grizz, you gotta control the bracket. I need you.
I got that. All right, we got this going to Serene moving on here. So Serene will be moving on to our final four. We got us set up here. We've got JJ. Hold on, we got Serene, Dank Prince, JJ. Sorry, getting the bracket set up here real quick.
Slammed.
And then we have Slammed in here. I was just waiting for it to refresh so I could submit it. And then I could say it when it went live.
There
but
it
my
goes.
Chrome is messing up. Here we go. So we got Serene, Dank Prince, Slammed, and JJ all together.
Serene, Slammed, and JJ. Are we doing third?
Yeah, we are doing a third place battle. So if you lose, please stick around.
Yes, so Dank, stick around for third. You'll be up next. All right, here we go. Slammed in
Here
lead.
we go.
JJ in the chase. Flicking in. JJ getting nice and close. I think we know Slam's going to put on a good lead for him. Seen a lot of foot brake though. JJ doing a good job staying behind as they flicking out his own 3. Slam looking smooth. JJ's right there. See him standing on the foot brake though. So we go in outer zone 5. Couldn't tell if that was a wall tap or a little angle adjustment, but both make it across the line. As there's some room for both here to take it, I think, on the second run.
Absolutely. Either one of them could really take it away here. It's anyone's game, as they like to say, you know. But I don't. Oh, why is there? Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. I'll edit that. The bracket's wrong. Anyway, here we go. JJ taking the lead here in that 1M. Slammed in the chase. Keeping the 2 other chassis besides the E36 alive, these gentlemen are. JJ transitioning into outer zone 3. Painting that outer white line. Great lead as we have so far. Slam chasing him down, though,
My
in
goodness.
that pocket. Knocking on the door. He's not getting away from Slammed. And Slammed won't let him. As you can see,
My
Exhibit
goodness.
A in Outer Zone 5. That was a fantastic battle, boys.
I think I'm gonna.
That was good stuff. Slammed unanimous on that one.
All right. Up next, we got Dank in the lead. JJ in the chase. This one will be for third. Got both drivers to the line here. We got Dank in the lead. JJ in the chase. As Tofu sends him on. Entering out of zone 1. JJ right there. Give him a little tap. Oh, wall tap, but he saves him. Keep him going. Acting like nothing happened. Little tire drop, but it's probably from all the banging going on in outer zone 1. Flicking outer zone 3. I think JJ's driving with a little anger here. Getting nice and close. Dank tries to settle in. Struggling to get out to outer zone 5. As we flip him around. And we're off. We're going to find out who wins third here. JJ sending in the outer zone 1. Dank getting nice and close on the door. JJ right in the wall. Heavy contact there going out of zone 2. Was breaking from JJ, but let's see what the judges have to say there. We head into outer zone 4. JJ running a nice smooth line. Dank doing what he can to get on the door. A little backing
Close,
for
close,
the boys
close.
there.
Yeah, a little backing for the fellas.
I think unfortunately JJ might be at fault here for all the contact in round 1.
It may be.
I think he was trying to make a statement because tapped him there on that transition too.
Pretty close.
I think he had the dial set to 12 on that one, and he needed like a 9.
Yeah. Just a little bit extra.
But Dank also had that heavy contact going in outer zone 2 and run 2 as well. I'll have to take a look back at that when I can. Right. Nope. Right here.
I don't know. Lead looked pretty consistent, but
yeah. I also want to see if Dank would have went off there. I mean, maybe.
he may have.
I mean, there was foot brake there, and he hit the wall and had to readjust, so we'll see.
You have a call.
1, 2, and 3.
It is going all the way to Dank. All right.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess we got to wrap her all up here.
Absolutely. We got our final.
We got our final here. SLI Serene. Lock to lock slam. Well, SLI lock to
I think this is how you want it, right?
Oh, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good outcome. Pretty good outcome, I gotta say. Good way to break it down. Serene in that lead. E36 slammed, holding it down in the GT86. Here we go. Taking us off here. Serene starting us off in that lead. Moving. Little flick initiation. Slammed right behind him. In the pocket where he needs to be. Great adjustments from both drivers to get in the outside zone too. Good coverage of it. In the pocket. Good transition. Ooh. Okay. Minor adjustments in the chase, but very, very smooth in the lead coming out of Serene. Slam knocking on the door, getting real close. Not letting him get away at all in OZ5. Staying really close. Shallowing up quite a bit at the end, but I mean, he was minor deduction maybe, but not enough to cause too much.
This is the finals, baby.
Yeah.
Right as we switch him around. Slammed in the lead. Serene in the chase. Serene's going to have to put on a good chaser. Oh my goodness. Oh. As we go into outer zone 1, Serene getting real close. Going outer zone 2 here. I think Serene's doing what he can to stay behind Slammed here as we go into outer zone 3. Good, nice and smooth. Serene trying to get in that pocket and get settled, but I think he might have a little more grip than Slam does. Looking good, heading into outer zone 5. So we foot brake out there, gets to that wall. And across the line. Great run from both. I tell you what, I was puckered up for Serene there going into outer zone 1. That was scary. As we see some perfect donuts for the finals here.
Perfect donuts. Awesome. Final battle.
Rerun from both.
Oh man, I just don't know. The mimicking is
yeah.
so good. It's so hard to say anything because they're both doing everything as they should at the right times. It's gonna be weird to see like all this plays out. Like this is OMT territory, absolutely. But they could also get nitpicky and narrow it down. I don't know. The coverage of OZ3 is better from Dank, but
yeah, but Slam
or not Dank, excuse me, is better from Serene, but or Slammed. Gosh, I'm so twisted.
The only
Serene, Dank, all the SLIs. But
there's foot break from both. Fortunately, it's hard to see the foot break there going through Outer Zone 3. What I keep coming back to is why isn't Serene as close as Slammed was? And I can't find a fault on Slammed why Serene isn't as close.
that's
Like I'm looking at this, I'm trying to see like, okay, is Serene maybe deeper or as deep as Slammed is in the lead?
Slammed is
but then
really
Slam doing the
up there,
same
man.
thing.
He's
like
got that proximity like crazy in the chase.
And then the spots where Slam's good in proximity, but he's not as deep in the pocket. And then I look over and Serene's the same way. So I think if I had to choose, it'd be Slam, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this go OMT here. But at the end of the day, I'm more of a driver, so what do I know, right?
I don't know. You ought to say you know a lot more than I do.
I don't like judging.
Oh yeah, judging is it's not my favorite thing to do. I mean, it's not my favorite thing to do because I'm very confident in my decision. I can justify it, and if my explanation isn't liked by who wants the explanation, my response is okay. You know, like it's kind of one of those things. Like we were talking earlier, it's a judge sport kind of thing. You know, and so like it's on that person's decision, and all the whole things that they know and that kind of stuff. So it's a weird territory, but it looks like we got a call. Who's gonna be our champion? One slammed. Slam! Taking the win, getting the knob. Taking home a red carbon fiber shift knob from PRP status. The boy slammed. The GT86 stands at the death of the foe. How about that?
The Ford Aerostar van for sure.
Yeah, the Ford Aerostar van made it
right
to the end. All right, let's get a 1, 2, 3. Let's get slammed in the lead.
Train
Serene,
going,
and then get Dank back there.
Say if Dank's still here, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think Dank's still in there. I'm not certain, but get a 1, 2, 3 run through. That'd be real cute.
See Dank, he's right there.
All right, we'll wait till the camera gets on you. Looks like Slammed is there. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's Serene and here's Dank. Looks like we're ready to go. Tofu, give him the lights. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're going to watch these gentlemen send us off on this little 3-man 1-2-3 slam, taking home the win tonight. Serene, second place. And Dank Prince in third. SLI in second and third. Lock to lock, taking up the podium, the top spot. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate y'all. We will see you next time. We'll have another pop-up next month. Got a lot of stuff planned. We will see you soon. And wish you well.